Hey friends, do any of you ever just feel completely exhausted from giving other people your time and energy? That's where I'm at right now. Well, that plus transferred from iPhone to Android, so I'm making this with Android now, and I'm still trying to figure out this phone and get everything set up. And it was not nearly as easy transferring devices and stuff as we didn't think it would be easy. But there have been way more complications and pains in the asses and data that's gone and all kinds of stuff. So it's been a headache. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I haven't posted as much this week because I haven't even really been able to use my phone to do anything and still trying to set everything up. But I am so tapped out right now. I'm so tapped out. Some of y'all know that Carl and I have been having issues and like we're making good progress and he's making good progress on things. But I'm so I'm so exhausted from like every moment of the day basically being about me and him. I mean, I feel like I'm exhausted from over 15 years of trying to help him. And, now I'm glad that he's finally getting help and that he's like stepping up and stuff. But like, I'm already past my breaking point and I'm just wore the hell out. And so I'm super thankful that, we're going to have some time apart the next couple of months. Like we'll see each other a few times, but we're mostly going to be apart. And it's not actually really intentional or because of the issues. It's more because I have work on the house in Alabama that I need to do. And he's got to go back to Ohio from work. But since we're going to be apart most of the next 2 months, I'm sucking it up. And by sucking it up, I mean like I'm mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausted. But since I'm not going to see him for most of the next 2 months, we're going to go have a date weekend this weekend. So hopefully I can rest up pretty well before we head out for that tomorrow. So I have a little more energy for that. But yeah, I'm just feeling like completely depleted, and I'm really looking forward to having a break where he's not in the same space with me because, you know, now that he's kind of like waking up and realizing, finally realizing just how serious this is and realizing that I've been trying to reach him for a really long time and all this kind of stuff. I feel like every moment he's at home, he's basically like sucking up to me and groveling and stuff, and that's not what I want. I'm glad that he recognizes what he did, but I that's not what I want. And I work from home and I usually work in the evenings a lot too, and I haven't been able to do hardly anything because he's constantly in my space. And it's like he comes in every 5 minutes to check on me, or he just wants to sit in the same room with me. And I know that sounds sweet, but it's incredibly distracting when you're someone like me that hyper focuses on what I'm doing. And then when he pulls me out of it, it just completely throws me off. So yeah, I'm exhausted with that. I'm also exhausted with my family and a few of my friends. I have a few friends that I've been trying to help through various things that are just really draining me. And, I'm trying to help them. But at the same time, like the last couple of weeks, I've been trying to establish some boundaries because it's like you're pulling me into your stuff. And I do not have the capacity to go there. I just here lately, I feel like all of my time has been given to other people and I'm really exhausted. And like I also like I've seen my mom the last 2 days and that's been exhausting. Like it's been nice to see her and we've had some talks, but we still have some serious issues between us. And honestly, I don't want to see her or any of my family right now. I mean, I'd kind of like to see my siblings at some point, but right now, I really just want to be by myself. Maybe like spend some time with some friends that I haven't seen in a while so that I can be like distracted from all of the crap going on in my life. But the main thing I'm hoping to do is get all my technology issues figured out soon. Hopefully, get caught up on all of my work next week so that the week after my work is kind of back on schedule and I can start focusing on all the projects I have to do around my Alabama house. I've got a lot of painting to do. I've got like basically like some interior decorating type stuff to do because I'm setting up my Alabama house to be an Airbnb, and I've got to like find furniture and paint stuff and just all kinds of things because we took most of our stuff to Ohio. And yeah, anyways, I just wanted to vent. So yeah, wish me luck. Send me some good vibes and send me some energy. If you got some extra energy, just like push it out in the universe towards me. I could really use it right now. And yeah, I think the next 2 months are going to be awesome. I've never actually got to live by myself, and like 2 months doesn't really even feel like I'm going to get to be by myself. The longest I've been away from Karl has been 4 weeks when I went to South Korea. I got to be on my own away from him there. I lived in a dorm with other people, and that was an awesome experience. I really enjoyed it. But Karl and I have basically lived together since I was 17 years old, and I've always been a very independent person. And so I'm really looking forward to getting to live by myself. Honestly, I wish I could live by myself even longer, but I do want to go to Ohio and explore Ohio with Karl. So if only I had a whole bunch of money. I told Karl if I had all the money in the world, or just enough money, I would buy or rent a second place in Ohio so that we're in the same area and we could explore together, but we wouldn't have to share the same space because I'm really tired of sharing my space with someone. I mean, just this morning, I was trying to find Tylenol because I was in the past few days, I've had like some intense like shoulder neck pain. And I can't tell you how many times in just the last 2 weeks I've asked Karl to please put the Tylenol in the hall closet, which is where we keep the medication. You know, like our entire marriage, I'm like, everything should have a place that it lives. And you should put it back in that place when you're done with it so that the other one of us can find it. But does my partner do that? They do not. And I might go fucking crazy if that's not something that gets remedied in the future. You know, like I definitely think that if I had the money, like I guess I definitely see the appeal in being married yet living separately. Yeah, I really feel like that would be the ideal situation most of the time. You know, you can still go like spend a week or two together, but I think having private space, especially if you're someone that works from home and has a non-typical schedule. Yeah. Anyways, peace.